Greetings, dear ones. Thank you for joining me for the monthly channeled inspirational reading by astrological sign for all sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2015. This is only a general reading which may or may not specifically resonate with you. If you would like to order a personal reading so that I may tune in to your concerns and your situation to assist you with gaining more clarity personally, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com. To order a personal reading with me is easy. Thank you so much for listening. Now on to the reading. Gemini, I did a 7-card rainbow spread for you. Solar plexus chakra card, that came up for you. Opportunity beckons. The trust card reversed. Healing begins. Reach out. And love. Those last 4 cards came up reversed. Archangel Shamael's beginnings card came up for you as well. Your reading this month starts off with a little bit of an energy surge. It feels as though you're looking for an extra reason to be motivated to move into some new focus that you have, which is on your mind. Blockages this month are looking to be, especially in the matter of you asking others for help, and maybe in the area of communication as well. Your artistic energy and that outlet that you plug into to do your creative work, maybe you don't feel so close to that this month as you have in the past. I see also a correlation or a connection between the month of January and this month. So if you look back to January at what types of themes were maybe playing out then, that can give you kind of a little bit of a preview about this month for you. Give or take certain things. You're going to most likely see this month certain things that are realized by you, and you'll figure out that certain things aren't worth fighting against any longer. You'll see perhaps things that you figure really cannot be changed by you, and you will come into a place of being more peaceful about them, knowing more about how you fit into the spectrum, and figure out that the support that you may be looking for is already there, or that you are trying to plug yourself into places and with people who aren't supposed to be the ones to support you in your efforts. There are also things going on, most likely, behind one's back, and I feel as though some of you have not been venturing out as you would have liked to or normally would, being your joyful, vibrant, chit-chatty, some of you, selves, as far as a Gemini, rising, moon, or sun sign. You may not feel that you're able to open up to certain people that are around you because your communication could feel like it's a little bit blocked, and we did talk about that. But why is it blocked? It feels as though there's so much force being put into that, a lot of disputes and some bickering, but people just not agreeing with some of the ideas that you are coming up with, and people wanting you to do things the way that they're doing them. That shows up as well. It also shows that you can get some healing done in your life for yourself, and that it will assist you with communications with others. But how does that look for you? The solar plexus chakra is going to assist in that area and in getting you better ties in your career sector in this month. And since Mercury retrograde is this month, it's going to perhaps affect you, I see, in a way, because you do have Mercury as the ruling planet, of your sign. But that energy, which may seem blocked as far as traveling, communications, organization, and many things. But if you're looking to travel and to go and to, if you had prior plans, then go ahead with those plans. The only thing, even if you just plan something new and you're wanting to move forward on it, the greatest part and the best way to use a Mercury retrograde, and you can use it any way you like, is to know that patience is going to be a virtue this month. That is going to be so very important, because if you don't remember that part and you go out there wondering why, there's such a long line, there's unexpected waiting, it could be anything. But do expect to be able to get through the month with ease if you are patient. Other than that, going and looking to a woman, there's a woman that's probably in your life who's very wise, and this woman can assist with healing. She's probably a holistic healer. Also, this woman could also be someone who is like a counselor, a spiritual, maybe a minister, maybe a non-traditional minister, someone who is spiritual minded, someone who embodies the energy of healing, of wanting to see balance in the world. This person could be on your job, and it could be your mate, depending on whom it is you are with or dating. For this person also, I see that children are also going to be very influential in some of your lives. I'm going on to another topic, but children are going to bring wisdom this month if you will listen. And children are very wise souls, as they have been here before, as we all have. So especially listen to the things that they say and certain projects that they are coming up with, this month, because they could trigger something in you which help you to look up and notice what is right there in your very face. But maybe you've just got to look at that thing at a different angle. So something's going to trigger and spark you this month, and that thing can also bring financial gain. So I do see also something that you were working on prior, perhaps in January or so. That thing is going to be able to pay you at this time, or it's going to give you something back at this time, and you'll, depending on what it is that you do, you'll know what that is for you, because if it's for you, if this message is for you, because it is a general reading, so it's not for every single Gemini. But in the love area, love could feel a bit weird, because you're going to have to, people have to work extra hard this month to be able to get their ideas and their words and their concepts, and how they feel across. And since extra patience has to be taken in that area, it is important not to take what a person is saying or the energies that you feel completely personal, since these things are not going to be completely directed right at you, but it is the energies that are there. It's like it's just going to be the template that is present this month is going to be one that can be confusing, and the energy can get very muddled very fast. So all you do is stop and you step back. And so I do see that in love, but I do see that if you will put forth a little bit more effort this month in the way of romance, in the way of dealing with your lover or someone new that you may meet this month, that if you do meet someone new this month, also, I'll come back to that. But in the way of, the energies playing out around love, taking the extra step to, plan a date with someone. Plan a date and don't make it be such a mental thing. Simply enjoying the moment this month is going to do you really well. And of course, I'm not telling you how to do it, but if you do see that there's a lot of tension and there's too much logical stuff going on in the month, then it's going to be an energy playing out to just enjoy, to relax, and just use your senses. Hold hands, kiss, just be delighted in the moment. Enjoy your food, enjoy each and every moment, and take your time. Writing is going to prove to be very good for some of you. For some people during Mercury retrograde, it is a great time to write and to get ideas out. And also, this is a wonderful time to go back and deal with old ideas that were there, that were available before, and then picking those things up and working on and finishing those projects. It is also a great time to see, what should you leave in the past? What is not really doing it for you anymore? Where do you not feel the love? Where is there really no life in for you? And the inspiration. You should most likely feel some inspiration this month. It shows that you're going to emotionally be charged into pushing forward with something that's going to assist you with building more of a foundation for yourself. And that is going to have you energized. And for some of you, if you don't allow the energy of maybe everything not being completely mapped out already, and for you to be able to see the full picture right now, then depression could show up, but you can move through that very easily by remembering that healing does begin when you remember that the answers are there. In that troubled times are a thing of the past. At any given time that you choose not to be stressed, you can move through the moment and be in a better place. But it does take self-awareness to do that, and it does take being objective with yourself within certain moments as best you can, when you can. You don't have to have all the answers ever, but it's just taking small steps, and those small steps lead to something bigger, and that leads to something bigger, and then before you know it, it's just going to be one big snowball full of the things that you want, and that is what you want. So as far as others, there are going to be others in the month that you may pick up on energies that you may not like. You may want to, argue people down about certain things that you don't agree with. You may want to show people who you are. You may be wanting to put your foot down this month. But do put your energy into, like I said, those ideas, those concepts that you've been wanting to do for a minute, for at least, 6 months time at least back. And you're going to feel a pull to go back and work on past things. It is going to be the best time to work on past things, more so this month than working on brand new things. Because initiating new projects this month, it could be really like you're moving through quicksand, I'd say. So if you notice you feel like that and that something's not really taking off, maybe you're pushing forward the wrong thing. So just refocus and ask for help if you can use some from some wise souls that are in your corner. And there are some, but don't be a know-it-all this month if you're that person, or because everyone has stuff that they have to work on. But as far as your creative endeavors, they are going to be moving forward. I see all kinds of lights for that. I do see you wanting to break free in love and wanting some of you are done with the relationship you're in. You really want to move out of that. See if there's anything left there to salvage. See if the other person is receptive to change, and see if you're receptive to change, because things can really move forward, but it also takes being conscious and making a conscious decision to do such. And, both people really do have to be on board with it. Otherwise, you can do all the work you want to on yourself, but what will that do? It's going to move you either out of the situation if you're not aligned with that person, or it'll line you up with somebody who is, or you'll be aligned with yourself until that moment comes and when the right person does come along. So, it's a good time to think outside of the box too. So, allow the new to come in, and trust yourself. Know that everything is working as it should. And your angel reading is next, but that's your actual reading for May, dear Gemini, and thank you. And Archangel Shamael says that frustration does come sometimes, and it will maybe come in the month for you of May. And you could feel a push and a pull back and forth, wanting to start something new and not sure where to start that thing. Some of you really are tired of being just an employee. You're tired of just being a parent. You're tired of being a student. You're ready for the next step. You're ready to move forward. You want to be known as something better or something greater. Not judging yourself against others is going to prove very, very good for you. Not trying to weigh what you have against what someone else has is going to make you feel better. It's going to bring you to a place of balance where you can feel whole and perfect right where you are, as you are right now, because you are. Perfection is being a divine being, and you're that anyway. It makes no difference whether you are fully into what you want or not. It may seem as if that defines some of your, persons or who you are, but the pursuit of happiness is something that you choose, and you choose alone. It is yours personally to make of it what you want and what you wish. And your passionate life that you want can be just as you want. But when you enjoy the moment, the new beginnings, they're going to inch in there as you are enjoying where you are. You will see so many things this month that you're able to change. But you'll also see, more than likely, that what you can change has everything to do with only you, just you. And your desired outcome is on the way and is right in line with where you are right now. You haven't missed a step, and you haven't missed a beat. And that's it for this month. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love reading all of your comments and feedback. This month, I'd like to send out a special message of love to all mothers, especially for Mother's Day. Thank you, mothers, for all that you do. Stay strong. This is the third series of channeled monthly tarot readings by astrological sign. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for sharing these videos. If you would like to work closer with me, please visit my website at naturallyhighlife.com for personal readings, classes, and for weekly articles. And don't forget to connect and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, whichever you use, and please find me under the name Sarita Daily on Facebook. You'll find me under the same name. My middle name is on there as well, which is Sarita Alita Daily. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your month of May, and may it be most beautiful.